You know, we're so glad to get past summer stock and get a lock in our career, but then 30 years later, 20 years later, you look back and say, you know, I really missed something about, what was it about summer stock? Well, it was that drive and passion and commitment and hope that overshadowed any suffering. So it was the idea to recreate that, and we had nothing else we could do. There was no place to stay because I had no real estate. There was our restaurant, which had to serve as a multi-purpose thing. There was the Ski Patrol Shack, which was a video viewing room. So one of the first projects was a thing called the Bronx Story. So you got to figure how resourceful the filmmaker John Alpert, who was a documentarian, had to be to make the Bronx out of the mountains. One thing led to another, and when I watched the energy of the actors, the artists working together, carrying their own food here and there, carrying the equipment back and forth, I knew something was really right. And so therefore I said, wait a minute, this can be a community for the arts. So what would that be? Well, my own start in the theater, that would certainly be a part of it. Theater is always being threatened, as Glenn says, the lack of subsidies it always threatens the future, although I believe art will always find a way to survive. But the idea would be to create a theater place for people to come and work, but mostly new voices, new playwrights. And actors would come and have a chance to work both theater and film, as many actors have done and do, and gives them a chance to keep their oil.